Hey Avinash, I thought I'd just shoot this quick video over. I find it really helps when I'm trying to talk to people, so if they can sort of see what I've already seen and understand it a little bit more, it makes it a lot more smooth, just because you can see what I'm actually looking at and where the problems are. So I'm looking at your website, like it's a clean looking website, looks good. There's a couple of things that are not quite right with it, just from a technical standpoint. And this is just having a very brief look at it. So one of the most important things when Google's looking to rank your website is your title tags. Now these things here are what's called your title tags, these little blue things. So this is the search query, security cameras cans. Yours is sitting currently down on page 3. One of the reasons for that's very easy to fix, and it's pretty glaringly obvious, is that you don't have security cameras cans anywhere in this title tag. Now, I know that your business is not called that, but having the keyword that you're trying to rank for in the title tag, or at least on the, and every page has its own title tag, so at least having that in the pages that you want to rank for is extremely vital. So that's with searching security cameras cans. I'm guessing that you're probably going more for can security systems. I would assume that a whole system is probably a bit higher ticket than just a security camera or a couple of security cameras. No, they're probably very closely related. Same thing again, it's the same page showing up for it. This one's actually currently on page 5, so it's doing worse than security systems. But again, you can have your brand name, but I would have can security systems right in the front, and then have your things, because at the moment this is pretty much telling me the same thing. NQ video surveillance and NQVS video surveillance, they're very, very much the same, and this is pretty much the headline of your website in Google's eyes. So that's the first thing. Second thing I would be looking at is your H1 tag. So if your title tags are your most important, your headline, your title tag is like your sub headline. Now, your H1 tag, is your sub headline. So if I just go in here, this is sort of what Google's looking at when it looks at your website. Now I'm just going to click find. Let's see if I can bring this down. But anyway, I'm just going to type in H1. And right here it shows me what your H1 tag is. So this is pretty much just saying what it looks like. Then it says premium surveillance. And if I scroll way back, it'll actually say what the second word is, which is systems. Come back here. So premium surveillance systems. So again, not really, but it does have surveillance systems in it, but I would be having cans sing as your servicing cans predominantly, and it is a local business, so that's where your target market is. I would have that in your H1 tag as well. So that's two things straight away that I picked up on. So this is pretty much looking at the back end of your website through one of my paid tools. This isn't the same data that will be shown through like your Google Analytics or Google Search Console, seeing as that's sensitive data. If you do decide to go with me, obviously I can have a look at that if it's set up. But this pretty much just allows me to look at most things and gives me a general idea. And there's a few things I can see here. So one, obviously your organic traffic's probably not doing very well, and that's because you're not showing up on page 1 for any real relevant search terms. The second thing is the terms that you are showing up for. So if I come here, home security cameras cans, no one's gone to page 4 to have a look at it. Security systems cans, again, it's actually dropping at the moment. So there are issues, and to have a website of your size and only have 14 keywords being shown up, I can see here that NQ securities is the one that's driving the most, but I don't think it's the best sort of keyword. So that's pretty much just showing you at a glance what the back end of your website's looking for. So this, take into account, this is just your organic ranking. So those search ones. This is not the map listings. I'll get to that right now. So if I have a look here, so this is what you call a heat map. I've got your business here. This is the keyword I searched, and this is pretty much showing you where on the map you're looking your ranking for. So if someone was standing in one of these green dots, you're at number 2. You're in number 1 in the middle somewhere there. So that's really good. And that's a huge coverage, an absolutely huge coverage to be going from, you know, just out of Ingham almost all the way to Cooktown and being in the top 2, like massive. So congrats on you for that. So that's really good. The thing that is a little bit concerning though is that if I do the same search again, this one's a little bit shorter just because it's for the sake of argument, I can see I've ran a couple, and this one just gives me a little bit more detail, just being scaled correctly. So as you can see here, I'm looking for security systems cans, so it's probably a bit higher ticket thing. This is more your money keyword that you really want to be showing up for. Now we can see here, down here, you're sitting at a 3. So, you know, it doesn't really matter whether you're 1, 2, or 3. Generally speaking, the clicks get shared among the 3 people in the map pack. 66% of them get shared between those 3, and the rest go to ads and organic. So being in that's really, really important. And you're just sitting outside of it for a majority of here. So like we can see 4s the whole way around. So I think with a little bit of work on your SEO, if we did optimize the website to actually start showing up for things like that, because your organic ranking and your map pack do have a heavy correlation on each other. So I think if you optimized your website correctly, thrown through some links with the map embedded for security systems cans, I think you wouldn't take much to just knock that over the edge. And that is a lot better return on investment than ads, because your ads, we're still going to trigger them. And in the meantime, while we are doing SEO, they are a good way to get more traffic to your website. But once you're in those top spots, you're not going to be paying for the clicks. It's pretty organic, and by the looks of it, there's not a whole lot of competition up here for it. So I think with a little bit of persistence and some strong link building along with your content that you're getting done, there is a very, very lucrative position just out of the way. So I hope you found this useful. Like I said, it's just a few things that I've noticed just from having a quick look. I like to have a little bit more of a holistic approach to my marketing, and see things from all angles. So I hope you found it helpful. It will also really help if you watched it for our call, because it just allows you to understand a little bit more what I'm looking at in regards to everything. So cheers, I'll talk to you later. Bye.